Folks, let's be honest, who needs another vacation? You know, those dreadful experiences where you're forced to relax on pristine beaches and stare at breathtaking sunsets? And who in their right mind would willingly subject themselves to the vibrant culture and history of Brazil? I mean, Brazil? Seriously, the place is practically bursting at the seams with natural beauty and cultural treasures. Who needs that kind of pressure on their vacation, am I right? Why waste your precious time exploring the Amazon rainforest when you can sit in your cubicle and dream about it? And don't even get me started on the food. Delicious, fresh, and bursting with flavor? No thank you. I'll stick to my bland takeout. If the thought of samba music, colorful carnivals, and friendly locals fills you with dread, then congratulations, you're on the right track. Let me, your trusted guide, steer you away from this tropical nightmare we call Brazil. So here's the deal. Brazil's just breaking records left and right in 2024. Between January and July, over 4 million brave souls actually chose to visit this place, up 10.4% from last year. I know, it's shocking, right? Clearly, they missed the memo that Brazil is supposed to be overrated. And get this, they didn't just show up. They brought a whopping $4.3 billion with them, because who doesn't love overpriced souvenirs and endless caipirinhas? Oh, and our American friends really stepped up their game, with 668,000 Americans making it out here. That's right, almost 700,000 Americans risking it all for samba, sunshine, and ridiculously delicious food. And they're not alone. Brazil's throwing in all the ecotourism bells and whistles, too, thanks to that big COP30 climate summit coming up in Belém. They're practically begging people to experience the Amazon rainforest, exotic wildlife, and enough biodiversity to keep a biologist up at night. So yeah, Brazil is really struggling to keep people away this year. More tourists, more money, and more reasons to definitely not put it on your bucket list. Move along, folks, nothing to see here, except maybe paradise on Earth. Brazil's coastline stretches for thousands of miles, an endless expanse of golden beaches and crystal clear waters. Picture this, you, trapped on a sun-drenched beach, the waves crashing gently at your feet, a refreshing coconut drink in hand. Pure torture, I tell you, and the weather? Don't get me started. Brazil boasts a tropical climate, which means it's sunny and warm, practically year-round. Who needs the changing seasons, the crispness of autumn leaves, or the magic of snow? Certainly not you, my adventurous friend. You yearn for the predictability of your own climate-controlled office, right? Yes, Brazil's natural beauty is a menace to society, a danger to your well-being. It's enough to make you want to stay home and stare at the rain for a week. Brazil is a melting pot of cultures, a vibrant tapestry woven from indigenous traditions, European influences, and African rhythms. From the pulsating energy of Rio de Janeiro's Carnival, which in 2024 saw a minor gathering of just 49 million people, a casual 6.5% jump from last year, to the historic streets of Salvador, where millions joined the festivities, Brazil thrums with life, music, and dance. Rio alone pulled in nearly 69,000 international partygoers and raked in 4.5 billion Brazilian reals because, apparently, everyone needed their samba fix. Across the country, the Carnival economy boomed with 9 billion Brazilian reals in spending, proving that we'll spare no expense for glitter and sequins. Think about it, being surrounded by friendly people, all eager to share their culture and celebrate life. The horror. You'd much rather be crammed into a crowded subway car, right? And the music. Don't get me started on the music. Samba, bossa nova, forró, these infectious rhythms will worm their way into your soul and have you tapping your feet before you even realize it. Cities like Recife, Salvador, and Belo Horizonte weren't slacking either, hosting millions and firing up parades because why not go big when you're Brazil? And to top it off, 25,000 new temporary jobs popped up, all in the noble service of keeping the world's biggest party on point. Trust me, you're better off sticking to the familiar sounds of traffic and construction noise. Myths and misconceptions. It's actually way worse than you've heard. Now I know what you're thinking. Clyde, isn't Brazil dangerous? And to that I say, oh, you have no idea, but not in the way you might think. Sure, you might have heard whispers about pickpockets in crowded areas, but what they don't tell you is that these pickpockets are actually highly skilled magicians who can steal your wallet and replace it with a delicious chocolate truffle before you even notice. And yes, the Amazon rainforest can be a bit wild, but the real danger lies in the sheer number of adorable monkeys you'll encounter. They'll steal your heart, and maybe your sunglasses, with their playful antics. So my friends, be warned. Brazil is not for the faint of heart. It's a land of unexpected delights and overwhelming beauty. Danger lurks around every corner of paradise. Speaking of danger, let's talk about the wildlife. Brazil is teeming with exotic creatures, from the majestic jaguars of the Pantanal to the playful dolphins of the Amazon River. Imagine yourself kayaking through the Amazon, surrounded by the sounds of the rainforest. Suddenly, a pink river dolphin leaps from the water, its sleek body glistening in the sunlight. Or picture yourself hiking through the jungle when you stumble upon a family of capybaras, the world's largest rodents. They're like giant guinea pigs, just chilling out, living their best lives. Terrifying, isn't it? These creatures are so adorable, so full of life, that they might just melt your cynical heart. A challenge for only the dullest of souls. So there you have it. I've laid out all the reasons why you should avoid Brazil like the plague. It's a land of stunning beauty, vibrant culture, and endless opportunities for adventure. If you're the type of person who enjoys exploring new cultures, trying exotic foods, and pushing your boundaries, then, by all means, stay far, far away from Brazil. But if you're looking for a truly boring and predictable vacation, a place where you can blend into the background and avoid any kind of excitement, then I urge you, do not, under any circumstances, visit Brazil. You've been warned. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe for more travel tips and advice.